Hey girls, so it's time for things you already know. So you already know that I live in a cabin, and you can probably guess that it's made of wood, and you already know from a prior video that I'm afraid of wasps, and also bees, things that fly and buzz and sting. I'm not a fan. If you haven't been following me on Twitter this past weekend, I've had a really exciting time, because it's like Satan thought, how can we torture Kathleen? I know. Let's fill her disgusting cabin with dampness and humidity and make the wood all smelly and gross, and then fill it with bees and wasps and everything she's afraid of, and then we'll have bees hover outside the windows and doors so she can't leave. Oh, Satan.
We forever are. We are magic, magic, magic.
So I decided to wage war with the bugs because I have a can of Raid that kills flying insects, and I don't like to use it because it's actually a neurotoxin and you're never supposed to use it if you're not in a well-ventilated area, and you're not supposed to use it around children or pets. And I have pets and zero ventilation in this place because I couldn't open the windows because of the bees hovering outside the windows. And at first I thought I was crazy, that it must just all be in my head. There's no way there's actually bees hovering outside my windows just to torture me and keep me in here. But it's actually true. Carpenter bees, apparently, once they find like a place to nest, they actually, the females like bore through the wood and they stay there, and then the males hover. Literally, they hover, that's what they do, and protect the nest. And they scare away other things. So, yay, they might actually be scaring away some wasps. Boo, I have bees. Katie, I don't ever want to hear again that you think your ideas are stupid. They are fantastic because they come from you, and because if you hadn't picked the theme last week, then I would never know about people dressing up like My Little Ponies and singing Broadway musical songs. So this week we're talking about books that we're reading, and I have a big old mess of stuff for you guys. I was reading this book. It's called Netherland, and it's about this Dutch guy who lives in England and then moves to New York City, and then 9/11 happens and he decides to play cricket, and somehow this fixes his life. It makes no sense. I don't even think I'm going to finish it because I'm really not being entertained by this book. But part of me wants to finish it because I hate not finishing stories. So I don't know. It's on hold for the moment. The other book that is on hold is Cross-Dressing, which is a really fun little read that I'm enjoying, but at the same time I just can't seem to like focus on it while I'm reading it. So I sort of pick it up, read a little bit, put it down, wait a month, do the same thing. But it's about this guy who's kind of skeevy, and he has a twin brother who's a Catholic priest, and his brother gets sick but has no health insurance, so he lets him use his health insurance, and then his brother dies. So, you know, if he wants to keep on living, he has to pretend to be his brother because he's technically dead. Hilarity ensues. So I'm reading this book. It's called In Retrospect. It's by Robert McNamara, who was the defense secretary during the Vietnam War. And I'm very interested in the Vietnam War. I took a class on it in high school, and I took a class on it in college, and I'm just really interested in that time period in American history because I think it had the most social change of any time during the 20th century. I mean, basically our country just went through this like huge overhaul where all of their core values were flipped on their head and changed. And I find it kind of amazing, so I like reading about it. However, it's very factitious. Factitious? Is factitious a word? Fictitious is a word. It's full of facts. So it's not really a fun read, it's an interesting read, but I haven't really just been like, hey, I'm bored, I'm going to pick up this book and read a little bit more about the depressing Vietnam War and how our government admitted they were wrong and should have never done that. So one of my college roommates, Dawn, she sent me this adorable little bear with an adorable little Penn State hoodie. Yeah! And she also sent me this shirt. So I think it's actually supposed to be a sleep shirt, but whatever. Societal norms telling me what's for sleeping and what's for wearing, and I don't care. I wear what I want. So anyway, I really like the t-shirt, Dawn. And she also sent me this shirt, which is just really stinking cute. So anyway, thank you, Dawn. I really appreciate it, and I love all my stuff Okay, that's it. That's all I have to tell you guys. And if you noticed, there wasn't a video of me last week because it was Dinah's birthday. Yay, Dinah's birthday! Yeah, I was supposed to post a video on Sunday, but I totally forgot because it's not my day. So, my bad. However, I really wanted to tell you guys about the week before that I spent in Pittsburgh. So, I'm going to make the video anyway, and it'll also get posted today, and I'll just put it on my personal channel. So, if you guys want to watch me a little bit more, just go to my personal channel and watch my other video. And that's it. Bye.